Hey, what's up guys? So Vivo recently launched its premium mid-ranger phone Vivo V20 and it's available for a price tag of Rs 25,000 for 8GB 128GB variant and Rs 28,000 for 8GB 256GB variant. And if you are planning to buy Vivo V20, then you should definitely watch the full video as this may help you to make the right choice. We are also doing a giveaway of Vivo V20. The details on how to participate will be mentioned in the video later. In this video, we will do an in-depth review of Vivo V20, we'll test out its gaming and camera performance, mention its pros and cons, and will finally suggest you whether you should buy Vivo V20 or not. We have already uploaded Vivo V20 speed test with other smartphones. You can watch the video by clicking on the card on the top right corner. So first, let's check out what's good about Vivo V20. This phone is running on Android 11 with latest FunTouchOS 11. And if I'm not wrong, this is the first mid-ranger or premium mid-ranger phone to come with Android 11 out of the box. And since it's running on FunTouchOS 11, the animations are silky smooth. Vivo has thrown in some new vibrant color icons and it doesn't contain any Chinese bloatware apps. Vivo V20 can handle daily tasks easily, there's no lag or slowdown. And since it has a 4000 mAh battery, V20 can easily last for a day with normal usage on single charge. It also supports fast charging and comes with a 33-watt charger out of the box and can charge from 0 to 65% in just 30 minutes, so that's really quick. Social media apps like Snapchat and Instagram works flawlessly, the filters load quickly, there isn't any lag or anything, and I have tried the 44 megapixel selfie camera and the results are quite impressive. Same goes with Instagram. Instagram works without any issue, the scrolling feels smooth, there's no frame drop or lag while scrolling through pages. Design-wise, the phone looks premium with this multicolored matte finish glass black panel, looks quite unique and is really an eye-catcher. Even the camera cutout has been designed well, which gives a premium touch to the phone. Vivo V20 weighs only 171 grams and is just 7.38 mm thick, which makes it the thinnest phone I have ever reviewed on my channel. My unit is in the Sunset Melody color. Midnight Jazz, which is black, and Moonlight Sonata, which is white, are also available. At the bottom is the mic, Type-C USB port, headphone jack and speaker grill. The lock and the volume buttons are on the right side. You get the SIM tray and SD card slot on the left side. At the back is a triple camera setup with dual-tone dual LED flash. On the front is a single selfie camera on the water drop notch and earpiece. Vivo V20 is powered by Qualcomm Snapdragon 720G chipset with an octa-core processor and Adreno 618 GPU. It comes with 128GB and 256GB storage options, both paired with 8GB of RAM. MicroSD card of up to 256GB is also supported. Snapdragon 720G is a powerful mid-ranger processor for gaming. Games like Asphalt 9 run on normal settings, there's no lag or frame drops. Same goes with PUBG. PUBG works on Ultra FPS on smooth mode and balance mode. If you switch to HD mode, high FPS is supported. So on smooth mode with Ultra FPS, the game runs smoothly, you can see there is no lag at all. The graphics look good, there's no stuttering or graphic loading issue of objects that are far away. So you will not regret if you buy this phone for gaming purpose. But if you want a slightly better gaming phone, then I would suggest you to go for Poco X3 as it has a more powerful Snapdragon 732G processor along with 120Hz refresh rate display. So gaming experience on that phone is slightly better. If you want to see my in-depth comparison between Vivo V20 and Poco X3, you can watch the video by clicking on the card on the top right corner. Now talking about the camera, Vivo V20 has a triple camera setup, a 64 megapixel f1.9 aperture camera with face detection autofocus, a 8 megapixel f2.2 aperture ultra-wide angle camera, and a 2 megapixel f2.4 aperture depth sensor. There are many features in the stock camera app like ultra-wide angle mode, macro mode, portrait with depth intensity adjustment, night mode, pro mode, HDR, live filters, AI beauty mode and panorama. You can shoot 4K videos up to 30 FPS and 120 FPS slow motion videos. You also get ultra steady video mode. At the front is a 44 megapixel wide angle camera which can shoot 4K videos up to 30 FPS and 240 FPS slow motion videos. The best feature in Vivo V20 is the eye tracking autofocus along with object and body autofocus. And what it does is, it keeps tracking your eye for focusing, and if you move out of the frame and come back again, it instantly tracks your eye and focuses the video. This feature was available in some premium level DSLRs and was recently added to the back camera of Sony Xperia 1 and 5 series phones. You also get portrait mode, night mode, live filters, AR stickers and beauty mode in the front camera as well. So let's check out some camera samples. Vivo V20 has a good camera setup, daytime pictures look good, colors are saturated, there are loads of details in the photos, and the ultra wide angle camera is also useful for capturing some good shots. Portrait photos are nice, there's no edge detection issue whether it's a portrait of a human being or an object. HDR in normal sunlight works fine, the details of the cloud and foreground are well maintained. Indoor shots in artificial lighting conditions are nice, the lights doesn't get overexposed. The low light performance is decent. The night mode can help you to capture some good shots. In every Vivo phone, selfie camera is the main highlight, and it's true over here as well. The photos are crisp and the skin tones are well maintained. For security, it comes with in-display fingerprint scanner which is quite fast and secure. It also has face unlock which is extremely fast, but security wise it's not that great. Vivo V20 has a 6.44-inch AMOLED display with 1080 by 2400 resolution and 409 ppi density. The colors are saturated, the display is quite sharp and has an amazing contrast ratio. The viewing angle is also great by the way. So that was all about Vivo V20. Vivo V20 is a good phone both performance and camera wise, and it can be a good option if you want to buy a phone for some daily tasks and social media usage, as this phone can easily last for a day on single charge. But the phone is slightly overpriced compared to Poco X3 or Realme 7 Pro. It would have been a great option if it was launched at 21 or 22,000 Indian rupees. We are giving away this Vivo V20 to one of you, and all you have to do is subscribe to our channel, hit the like and share button and comment below anything related to this phone. Also follow us on Instagram and Facebook page, as I will announce the winners on those sites. The link of our Facebook and Instagram page are in the description below. We will be back with another video soon. Till then, stay tuned.